All right, I'm going to do the self-defense technique, glancing lance. I'm going to do it very textbook, show you a couple variations, and then how you could modify it where the person isn't holding the knife the whole time, and you can disarm it much earlier. Okay, so the standard, we'll do it on this angle, is a high step through knife thrust. Yeah, and I don't want to put my hands in the same zone twice, so I want to step back, wrist and elbow, and roll on top, shoot the groin kick, and go after the eye poke. All right, now, if I hit his wrist in conjunction with an elbow shot, he might drop it. But there's a lot of assumptions there. So it may be he drops it right there, in which case, all good, I keep going. But it's also very, very possible that he doesn't, because I'm caught off guard. He's still holding on. I roll, maybe the eye poke is where he drops the knife. In which case I hop behind him, similar to leaping crane, and I claw it, anchor, stick the middle knuckle and I elbow right from that point, either sandwich or come over top with the elbow. Okay, but I'm right in behind zone of obscurity. Okay, so he might drop it initially, he might drop it on the eye poke, but he might not drop it, because everything's happening fast. So textbook, as he thrusts, I go after the elbow, I roll, I shoot the groin kick and the eye poke, get behind, I kick and I anchor. Look at the anchor. This is a claw. My middle knuckle, he's not gonna like this, goes right into the neck, and then the elbow connects to the head, maybe shoving to the ground, and I'm good. Okay, now, as a weapons rule, we're breaking a key rule here. And we're breaking a rule because, for the most part, the weapons techniques in American Kenpo build off of category completion. So for instance, the last half, when I hop to one side, is just another variation of leaping crane. But why would I stick my fingers in their eyes when they have the knife in their hand, potentially miss the eye shot, and try to keep striking when they're still holding a knife? It doesn't make sense. So what we try to do is go control the weapon, disarm the weapon, then use your technique, which we're not doing. Kenpo's a checking art. So we check, we strike, we check, we strike, we check, we strike, we check, we strike. But what I could do is, as he comes, go after this, circle this. This is not the sharp part of the blade. It's gone. And now I shoot the groin kick, and I get behind, and I grab, and then I finish with the technique. Okay, so all I did is I stuck with the rule: control the weapon, disarm the weapon, then use my technique. So he came with the high staff, boom, didn't disarm, so now look at this. This is not the sharp part. Boom, I re-control, and I just continue on with my technique. And that is a safer, more functional, logical, I would argue, glancing lance than check, strike, check, strike, check, strike.